As we get closer to 65, there's this moment where the road ahead changes. Not in a bad way, just different. And one of the first signs you've entered that next stretch of the journey is when Medicare starts showing up in your mailbox, and your conversations, and your worries. I remember the first time I realized, all right, it's my turn to figure this out. And like most things in retirement, nobody hands you a simple map. So today, while I'm out here riding, I want to walk you through the basics, the things I wish someone had told me early on. At the local library, there was a class taught by an older couple on many of the basics I am going to review today. 1. The 7-month window, your first fork in the road. There's a moment, a very specific moment, when Medicare expects you to show up. It's called the Initial Enrollment Period, and it's a 7-month window centered around your 65th birthday. 3 months before your birthday month. Your birthday month. And 3 months after. That's your chance to get on the road smoothly. Miss it, and the ride gets bumpier, sometimes permanently. 2. What the parts actually mean, the alphabet nobody asked for. When you first hear Part A, Part B, Part D, it feels like someone dumped a box of alphabet soup on your retirement plans. But it's simpler than it sounds. Part A is hospital care. Part B is doctor visits. Part D is prescriptions. A Part C, Advantage, is a private company bundling everything together. Once you see it that way, the fog lifts a little. And finally Part G, I will discuss in detail later. 3. The penalties, the stuff nobody warns you about. Here's the part that surprised me, and surprises almost everyone. If you sign up late for Part B or Part D, the penalty isn't a one-time fee. It's permanent, as in, every month, for the rest of your life. It's like missing an exit on the highway and realizing the next turnaround is 200 miles away. 4. Still working at 65, the rule that saves a lot of people. Now, if you're still working at 65 and you have credible employer coverage, the rules change. You don't have to jump into Medicare right away. You get a special enrollment period, 8 months after you retire, to sign up without penalties. A lot of folks don't know this. They panic, thinking they must sign up at 65 no matter what. But if you're still on a good employer plan, you can keep riding that road a little longer. 5. Advantage versus Medigap. 2 different roads. At some point, you'll face a fork in the road. Medicare Advantage or Medigap. Think of Advantage like a guided tour, lower cost, but you follow their route. Medigap is more like riding your own bike. More freedom, but you pay more for it. It is debatable if one is better. It's just about the kind of ride you want. You know, this is just my opinion. But whenever I see celebrities on TV talking about how easy Medicare Advantage plans are, I get a little skeptical. They make it sound simple, almost effortless. And maybe for some people it is. But this is a big decision. One that affects your long-term costs and your long-term coverage. So before you sign up for any Advantage plan, really take the time to research it. Look past the commercials. Look past the sales pitch. Make sure you understand the networks, the rules, the limits, and how it all works when you actually need care. Because if you choose the wrong plan, it's not just a one-year mistake. It can affect your healthcare and your wallet for a long time. 6. Timing your sign-up, avoiding gaps in coverage. One thing I learned quickly. Medicare doesn't always start the day you expect it to. If you wait until the last part of your enrollment window, your coverage might start later than you think. And a gap in coverage at this age. Well, that's not a road any of us want to travel. Signing up early keeps the transition smooth. 7. Peace of mind. The real reason this matters. At the end of the day, Medicare isn't about paperwork. It's about peace of mind. It's knowing that as you ride into this next chapter, you're covered. You're protected. You're not leaving things to chance. And once you get past the alphabet soup and the deadlines, it's really just another part of the journey. One you can handle just like all the others. Here is a bonus section I wanted to save to the end. Remember the older couple that gave the class in the library? They were selling a Medigap plan. There was no requirement to buy it, but I listened to their sales points. Here it is. Medigap Plan G. You know, somewhere along this retirement road, you start hearing letters again. Not the fun kind, not the ones from old friends or grandkids, but Medicare letters. A, B, C, D. And then, tucked in there like a quiet little hero, is Plan G. And the first time I heard about it, I remember thinking, all right, what's this one supposed to do? So let me tell you the way I wish someone had told me. Plan G is the peace of mind plan. If original Medicare is the foundation, Plan G is the roof that keeps the rain out. It's a Medigap plan, meaning it fills in the gaps that Medicare leaves behind. And Medicare leaves a lot of gaps. Plan G steps in and covers almost all of them. Hospital bills, doctor bills, co-insurance, co-pays, excess charges, all the stuff that can sneak up on you when you least expect it. The only thing Plan G doesn't cover is the Part B deductible, that small yearly amount you pay before Medicare kicks in. After that, Plan G pretty much takes the wheel. And now in closing, so that's the roadmap. 7 simple points that make Medicare a whole lot less mysterious. And if you're watching this because your own 65th birthday is coming up, well, welcome to the next stretch of the ride. It's not the end of anything. It's just a new road, and you get to choose how you travel it.